In court filing, FBI accidentally reveals name of Saudi official suspected of directing support for 9/11 hijackers.
Here's a summary of the article.
Washington, the FBI inadvertently revealed one of the U.S. government's most sensitive secrets about the September 11 terror attacks, the identity of a mysterious Saudi embassy official in Washington who agents suspected had directed crucial support to two of the al-Qaeda hijackers. The disclosure came in a new declaration filed in federal court by a senior FBI official in response to a lawsuit brought by families of 9/11 victims that accuses the Saudi government of complicity in the terrorist attacks. It's unclear just how strong the evidence is against the former Saudi embassy official. It's been a subject of sharp dispute within the FBI for years. Ironically, the declaration identifying the Saudi official in question was intended to support recent filings by Attorney General William Barr and Acting Director of National Intelligence Richard Grenell, barring the public release of the Saudi official's name and all related documents, concluding they are state secrets that, if disclosed, could cause significant harm to the national security. That probe, the existence of which has only become public in the past few years, initially focused on two individuals, Farhad al-Thumairi, a Saudi Islamic Affairs official and radical cleric who served as the imam of the King Fahd Mosque in Los Angeles, and Omar al-Bayoumi, a suspected Saudi government agent who assisted two terrorists, Khalid al-Midhar and Nawaf al-Hazmi, who participated in the hijacking of the American Airlines plane that flew into the Pentagon, killing 125. After the two hijackers flew to Los Angeles on January 15, 2000, al-Bayoumi found them an apartment, lent them money and set them up with bank accounts. The reference is to Musad Ahmed al-Jarrah, a mid-level Saudi Foreign Ministry official who was assigned to the Saudi embassy in Washington, D.C., in 1999 and 2000. The 9/11 Commission, which extensively investigated the question, ultimately concluded that, while Saudi Arabia had long been viewed as the primary source of al-Qaeda funding, we have found no evidence that the Saudi government as an institution or senior Saudi officials individually funded the organization.
This post received a score of 79,000, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Greater than, this shows there is a complete government cover-up of the Saudi involvement, said Brett Eagleson, a spokesman for the 9/11 families whose father was killed in the attacks. It demonstrates there was a hierarchy of command that's coming from the Saudi embassy to the Ministry of Islamic Affairs in Los Angeles to the hijackers. That's a pretty strong link.
WFH is choking the decrepit Saudi oil economy. It might be best for the world to stay home for a little while longer. A little reminder.
Not just on behalf of everyone we all lost that day. Not just for my Middle Eastern friends who had to endure racism for over a decade. For thinking that their one commodity is going to allow generations of royals to act like pompous douchebags, while treating society as their own one-directional game of chess. While the lower-class, bordering refugees build infrastructure across the Middle East and get a true chance at prosperity.
A Game of Thrones level of collapse for that family, on the public stage. Not a D&D ending, we need the GRRM ending. And hopefully the power vacuum created sucks in some responsible, modern-thinking leaders.
Power vacuums, like regular vacuums, just seem to suck in whatever is closest.
Don't put your dick in it, it will rip it right off.
Do you have any weaker vacuums?
Nasty-ass vacuum fuckers.
Accidentally.
Whoops. I dropped my monster intel for my Magnum terrorist attack.
So I started leaking.
Darn tootin' my own whistle.
What would you do to your horn then?
Depends on the implication.
The government is a liar, sometimes.
Farhad al-Thumairi, a Saudi Islamic Affairs official and radical cleric who served as the imam of the King Fahd Mosque in Los Angeles, and Omar al-Bayoumi, a suspected Saudi government agent, provided assistance to Midhar and Hazmi when they arrived in America in January of 2000. The FBI believes they provided the aid under the direction of a third man. The third man's name was revealed to the lawyers of 9/11 victims' families in a lawsuit about links between the Saudi government and the hijackers, but was never revealed publicly. Jarrah's current whereabouts are unconfirmed, but he is believed to be residing in Saudi Arabia. It's important to note that no hard evidence that proves Thumairi and Bayoumi assisted the hijackers under Jarrah's direction, nor that they had any knowledge of the hijackings.
You should really bold that last point before anyone thinks there is hard evidence for this.
So, I don't know why you guys are here, but here's a couple of apartments and some money to get you started on whatever. Jara, improbably.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.